Morning. Sunday the 8th of March 2026. Yeah. I calmed down from yesterday's shenanigans. I swear to God, being a Barnsley fan ain't good for your health. But we won. At the end of the day, we won. Yeah. It was a good day. The walk down and the walk back was easier than it was until Tuesday. I struggled walking home. It's not easy, but it was easier yesterday. Now, whether that's because it was still daylight, I don't know, but yeah. And I met Aunt Claire, who does the Bearded Type podcast alongside the Bearded Type. We've been mates on Twitter for so long, and yesterday was the first ever time I got to speak to him. I knew roughly where he sat in Pontry End, and I'd gone in and I was stood at railings talking to my sister-in-law to Fliss and Stuart, her husband, and I saw him sat with his lad. And after about 5 minutes of me waving me hat and me sticks and me hand and shouting like Alan Partridge, Aunt! He finally saw me and come down and had a chat and a blather, and then he went and sat back on his seat and I went down to my seat. And he put this on Twitter. And I have to say, after the match, I saw him and I got a big manly hug and he kissed the top of my head. Bless him. So yeah, we're not setting a precedent there though, my friend. That ain't happening every week. I have people talking about us. But yeah, it was a good day, I suppose, yesterday, and nice to win. But again, 30 games, 30 consecutive games without a clean sheet ain't good. As for things that happened in the past on the 8th, and good things that happened on the 8th of March, this was one of them. Now, my friend Ben, who now lives in the States, I persuaded him at one point to do radio shows for me, and he did, and he loved doing them. And he persuaded me, or persuaded the powers that be, to include me as a DJ on the Camden lineup a match of the mods way back when, 12 years ago, I think it was now, to 2014. And what a lineup. The original headliner dropped out and Gino Washington replaced them. Now, I was fortunate enough and honoured enough to play a DJ set before the Chords played. I've loved the Chords since I was a band. Growing up as a modern, still being a modern, yeah, the Chords. The Chords were one of the bands that Paul Weller endorsed, and they were fantastic. And I was lucky enough to play a DJ set before they went on. And Vicky missed it. Vicky went missing for an hour. And it turns out, when I finally tracked her down, she'd been outside having a cig. I'm like, all right, who you with? Oh, well, I was outside. Oh, what do they call him now? Yeah. Oh, yeah, I was outside with that bloke, Gino Washington. She'd been outside smoking and chatting. Now, bear in mind, Vicky, as much as she likes listening to music, she's not a music fan. And she spent over an hour in the presence of one of the all-time greats. Yeah. And then as he was making his way to the stage to do his set at the end of the night, he come past where we were all stood. Ben had just done his DJ set, and he come past and he stopped, gave Vicky a kiss on the cheek, looked at me and went, "You were her husband?" Shook my hand and says, "You're a very lucky man." I know. That's the only thing that Gino Washington spoke to me and said to me. And I were with her. All I got was, you're her husband? You're a very lucky man. But yeah, I was fortunate. I was really fortunate. I managed to do the Camden March of the Mods. Saw some really great bands. It was the first time I saw French Boutique. If you've never heard of them, you need to. They are French, and they're very, very good. Very, very good. But yeah, we had some fun times down in Camden. I think it was there that I first met Derek D'Souza. Since met him a few times more. Photographer. He took the photo on the photo of the jam that's on the back of the Absolute Beginners single. Nice bloke, really nice bloke. But yeah. What else to tell you? I'm not really sure I have got else to tell you today. It's a short one. Vicky's nipped to Tesco to do some shopping because we're short of stuff, with no milk, with no bread. We've done a menu for a week. I can't remember what we're having tonight. Gammon, something or other. But yeah, so yeah, I'm going to. I've just started watching. I'm 18 minutes in, and I'm going to carry on watching Pulse by Pink Floyd, the DVD recorded at Wembley Arena. I was there that week. I saw one of the shows. Didn't see the one they recorded. It was the same set of gigs where one of the temporary stands collapsed. Nobody got. I don't think anybody got seriously injured, but yeah, I weren't at that night either. Excuse me. Before any of you comment, "Oh, probably who you forget." But yeah. And tonight is the last Call the Midwife ever. Yeah. I don't have to sit here and watch them with Vicky. I have done because I find them so hilarious. They're just the bleakest, most miserable, depressing, badly acted, badly scripted program. Oh man, hello, I'm a nurse. I just know. Finally, it's over. Well, yeah, that's it. It's on the 8th of March. I'll see you tomorrow. I've rambled today, haven't I? Oh, feeling in a bit of a buoyant. I don't know why I'm feeling in a buoyant mood, because my guts are bubbling again. But yeah. Right, so I'll see you tomorrow. Take care, fun. You Reds.